Welcome to Kumbasoft DPAA tutorials. This tutorial is part 2 of 3 in the aggregated probe view. This one focuses on the transaction manifest list and the variety of things that you can do and how to operate within that list. So to get started, what I've done is I've selected a couple of appliances through this category. I've selected a couple of domains. I selected a number of services that are multi-protocol gateways that are already that we've already listed, and I've opened the aggregated probe view, and I've collected a number of transactions within the aggregated probe view list. So we're basically leaving off where the last video ended. So if you haven't seen the first of these, called the aggregated probe view, you probably want to take a look at that one. Now, once we're in this window, we mentioned the number of controls up here in the previous video, but you can get more transactions into this list by either turning on auto refresh mode or just selecting the refresh button. And the refresh button will by default append this list. It won't replace it. You can choose to replace it if you want. In other words, if you've looked at all these transactions saying I don't need to see them again, I'm just going to replace it. The probes are already on, and you can tell that by this stethoscope icon sitting next to the domain names that I have selected, which means the probes are on for these services somewhere in those domains. Now, once you're in this list, you can select more than one transaction at a time. You can control or command click, or you can just select one. If you have two that look interesting to you, you can select both of those. Select the hamburger menu, and you can select compare transaction manifests. And what this does is it just brings up a pop-up window comparing the information side by side. It makes it a little bit easier for you to view because you may not want to have to scroll back and forth across all this information to be able to see that. So you can compare any number of manifests, not just two, but any number you want. Once you want to see the details of a transaction manifest, you select the transaction, again select the hamburger menu, and you can open the selected transaction. And this will show you information about the transaction, very similar to what you'd see in DataPower. You see the rule, and you see the icons related to the transactions, the actions that were run on a particular rule within that transaction. The details of this screen are shown and detailed in more information in the third of the series of videos. To get back to the transaction manifest list, you just simply select the back button. Now, what we can do is I can show you several things. So if I select a couple of these, let's say we select a couple of them from different appliances and different domains here. So that's what I've done. You see I've selected 3 of these, and I go into here and I can open the selected transactions, so we can see all of those transactions and their rules and their responses and their actions that were executed all at once in one aggregated view, even if it's from different appliances, even if it's from different domains, and of course even if it's from different services. And it can be of different service types, provided those service types support probes. To get back to the list, we simply click this button, and we're back to the manifest list, and we're ready to go. So you want to tune into the third of these, called probes, viewing transaction details video, so you can see how the transaction details are useful to you and what kind of information is available to you in there that you wouldn't ordinarily see, not even within DataPower. So it's a very useful video. If you have any questions or comments, or you want a free trial, go out to www.kumbasoft.com, select the Contact Us link there, put your information in, and somebody from Kumbasoft will be getting back to you. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.